Hi everyone, Kathy here, and today we're going to be using some of the beautiful new release stamps from Lavinia. We're going to be using the hummingbird, a bee, and some flowers. And we're going to make some coasters. Now, I did an example and I couldn't decide between the lilac and blue and the green and blue. And I like them both equally, so I'm going to do both. So you could either do these and put them back to back and make one coaster, or you can do them and add some coloured card to the background, because when you use inks you often get a messy back, so you can just mat it and put it in like that. So you need 2 pieces of multifarious card cut 9 centimeters by 9 centimeters, which I think equates to about 3.5 inches square for Americans. And I've done it that size because my coaster, the inner parts of my coaster are 9 centimeters square. So whatever size your coaster is, cut your card accordingly. Right, so for the stamping, we've got Versafine Clair, Warm Breeze, and Nocturne. The stamps we're going to be using are LAV 898 Moss Flowers, and I'm going to use a small one. LAV 900 Bumblewords, and I'm going to use Be Yourself. LAV 892 Bumble and Hum, which are the wonderful new bees. And everyone's favourite, LAV 890 Hummingbird, but a small hummingbird. Right, what else do we need? We have a paintbrush for painting on the flowers and the birds. We have a dry paintbrush which we're going to use to brush off any excess dinkles. We have sea blue and periwinkle dinkles, and we have chartreuse acrylic spray. We have a water spray bottle, a stickers, a beautiful gold glitter pen, paintbrushes as I've said, and a blue gel pen. Right, let's get started. I'm going to do both the backgrounds first. So I'm going to do the lilac one first, I think. So I'm going to just give it a tap. I've pierced a hole in the top of the dinkles, and then you can just shake it out. Oops, that's fine, but a little bit more than I wanted. I don't want it over there, so I can go over there. And then a little bit of the blue. Again, give it a tap. There we go. Oh, and then I'm going to get either a piece of tissue or a little wipe, kitchen paper, something like that, just to dab off some of the excess, because I like to have quite a bit of white space. That's fine. I'm going to leave that for a moment. I might have to dry it with my dryer, but oh no, moving it has moved the ink. That wasn't clever. Come back down here again now. No, I think I'm going to have to dry it off a little bit first. I'm going to dab it with my... And you know what? I've got some dinkles on my mat that I've already poured out, ready for painting. So I'm just going to add a bit more purple here because it's a bit predominantly blue there, which we don't really want. There we go, that's better. I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to start on the green one. So for this, I'm just going to use the Dinkles Blue, Sea Blue. And then I'm going to spray some of the chartreuse on my glass mat so that I can use that. And just squirt, oh, before I squirt the water, spotted its way over here. I didn't want it over there. Just like do its magic. And then tap a little bit off here. That's fine. So now I'm going to use a chartreuse and just add some of the green. Just scoop it up off my glass mat. There we go. Turn that over. Perfect. Right, let's give this a little dry. There we go. So we'll go back to the lilac because that'll be drier now. And I'm gonna stamp my bee first, I think, today. Put him in position. It makes it easier to work out where to put my hummingbird. There we go. Give him a quick wipe. Now the hummingbird I'm going to stamp in Warm Breeze. We'll put this hummingbird just down there. There we go. Now this one I'm going to wash with water straight away and give it a wipe, because if I don't do that straight away it can stain the stamp, so I don't really want to do that. And then we're going to put the flowers. Stamping the flowers in Warm Breeze. Let's start in the corner. Oops, let's get that bit off there first. There we go. Right. I'm going to use the Dinkles green to do the hummingbird. So I've literally just poured some of the sea blue onto my mat and added quite a bit of water to it, so it's watered it down. Okay, and I think I'll do the flowers with the purple. So I need to add a bit more purple on there and some water. So you can't see that side, I'll show you there, look. I've just got a messy side with the inks. I'm going to use my blue gel pen now to go around the outskirts of the flowers. Now I'm going to use a glitter pen. Okay, the last thing to do is to put some stickles on the wings of the bee. Oh, and something I forgot, I should have done this right at the beginning. I normally do, but I forgot today. So I do the edging. I'll try and do this first in case I have an accident with it. There we go. So that's the lilac one completed. I'll just leave that to dry for a moment. Now we can start on the green. Same stamps. Wipe. And the hummingbird again in Warm Breeze. There we go. Give this a squirt of water again. And now some flowers. That way there. Right, give that a squirt. And a wipe. And a wipe. I'm going to colour the wings in two colours on this one. I'm going to colour the purple for half. Sorry, the green for half. And then I'm going to do front wings in purple. There we go, or green. And we'll do the flowers in the chartreuse this time. Spray a bit of water on that. Right, that's that coloured. Again, I'm going to go around the edges with the blue. And now we're going to do the bee. There we go. Lastly, we're going to do the stickles, and then we're going to do the texting across the top there. So we need Be Yourself. Put that across there. VersaFine. I'm going to take that off because it looked a bit, no it didn't. Looked like it was a bit clumpy there, but it clearly wasn't. Be Yourself. Now the other one. Oops. Be Yourself. Right, I'm going to give those a few minutes to dry to make sure they're completely dry before I turn them over and back them. Be back in a moment. I'm a daft apith. I texted one that I showed you earlier instead of texting the new one. I should do that now. Just be yourself in there. Okay, so I'm just waiting for these to dry. It shouldn't take long. I'll be back in a moment. Right, they should be dry enough now, and I'm just going to finish off this one first with the edges. This one has curled a bit because I used a heat tool with this one for a little while. It'll straighten out, no worries. Let's find my glue. Sorry about that. I'm in the process of moving home and nothing is where it should be. It's a nightmare. So while I was waiting for these to dry, I actually used the leftover inks to make a few backgrounds. So nothing gets wasted, it all gets used. And they're quite cool. Right, so let's finish these off. We'll do the green, I think. I've only got one coaster to hand, so I'm just going to finish off one for now. And I want the bluey green background. So you're going to need to line that up with that one, like so. And then push that into the coaster. I always do this the wrong way around. You push it into the coaster that way. That's it. And then you put the back on like so. And there you go. You have a coaster. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already joined our Facebook groups, please do consider joining our 2 Facebook groups. We have Del Bello's Designs Lounge for all products at Lavinia, and we have Del Bello's A La Carte Lounge for all other products. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.